Hi, I'm Matthew Marco.
And I'm Josh Burnett.
Welcome to my 30th installment of Tribe TV.
The end of the year is coming up, and you know what that means, Elsie. It's yearbook distribution time. Let's go check it out.
The end of the year is here, and so are yearbooks. Our amazing publication staff have worked super hard all year long and put their creative minds together just for this day. Here's what you'll need to know for distribution day.
Hi, I'm Carissa Candriva. I'm a senior and I'm one of the editors of the yearbook.
And I'm Molly Fisher. I'm the other yearbook EIC.
So yearbook distribution is on May 23rd. It's next Thursday.
So during PTE that day, because it will be a white day, we're going to hand out colored cards to your PTE class, and whatever colored card that you get, that's the table that you're going to go to during your lunch. Just make sure that when you do get these cards that you sign it on the front and then bring your ID so we have evidence that it's you, or if you're able to pull up your ID on your phone, that would also work if we just need some way to identify that you're who you are.
Let's see how else you can finish the lyrics.
What's up, Elsie? I'm here to tell you about this new segment that we're doing called Finish the Lyric. All right, let's see what these contestants have today.
Finish the lyric. I still see the shadows in my room.
Can't take back the love that I gave you.
That's correct. Finish the lyric. I still see the shadows in my room.
Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Whoa.
Okay, so I need you to finish the lyric.
Okay.
You like my hair?
Gee, thanks. Just bought it.
Finish the lyric. I like big butts and I cannot lie.
I don't even know. Ooh. I don't even know the whole song. Let's see. I like big butts and I can't. What's the lyrics, man? I'm gonna take the L on it. I don't even know. I'm gonna need you to finish the song lyrics for me. Are you ready? All right. We started off as close friends.
Somehow you turn into my girlfriend. We used to tell each other everything.
He won. He won.
Okay, finish the lyric. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road.
I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Is your man on the floor? If he ain't, then let him know.
Oh, you got me now. I don't know that one. Somebody finish. Where is it?
Let me see if you can run it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, finish the lyric. I'm gonna pop some tags.
Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm looking for a come up. This is awesome.
I wouldn't be able to finish all of those lyrics.
Now let's check out some finals tips from Miss Thomas.
For finals, they are coming up really, really quickly. Don't wait. Start looking at your study guides now. Start studying now. Flashcards. I love flashcards. You should be making flashcards. Just do not procrastinate.
My tip for you for studying for finals would be time management. So you guys have 5-6 finals to study for. So what that means is you have to, probably actually schedule out time. So my advice to you would be to get a solid schedule going, so you know when to study for what, and don't forget to get away from it. So you can get away from your studies for a period of time, like for some R&R, to get away from school, and then get back after it.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Masteller. I teach geometry and Algebra 2. My tips for finals would be definitely to go back over notes, go back over old homework, especially for math. If you have any old tests, old quizzes, although you're not usually typically able to keep them, maybe ask your teacher. You can go over those old tests, all those old assessments, and obviously do your final study guides too. I know you probably get a final study guide for every class, so that would be my suggestion.
A, make sure you're reading. All the teachers are going to probably give you a study guide that reflects the test. Make sure you do those and don't just give you the basic definitions, but maybe actually open the book and look at some of the terms inside the book itself. Look at all your other study guides. Make sure you sleep and put the phones down while you're studying. And if you do that, you guys all should get your A's and B's.
Those tips, Miss Thomas.
Now let's kick it to our sports update.
The boys golf team beat Velbo on Monday. They have the LC invite on Saturday, so come out and support the boys.
Congrats to the baseball team as they beat Chesterton twice this week. Best of luck to them as it is their senior night on Friday against Hobart. Make sure you come out and support the boys. The softball team had a huge game Monday as they faced off against Marist, who, as we mentioned last week, were ranked 13th nationally. Marist was able to take the early lead in the first inning as they were up 1-0. In the third inning, LC was able to bounce back as Jenna Toll had a 2 RBI single to give the Indians a 3-2 lead. Unfortunately, late in the game, Marist was able to get some more momentum as they went up 6-3 against the Indians. LC would try to make some noise with runners on first and third, but could not score. The game ended with the final of 6-3.
The softball team beat Highland on senior night 10-0. Next week, they face off in the first game of sectionals here at LC at 4 o'clock.
A big congrats to the girls track team as they were sectional champions this past week at Lowell High School. And speaking of the girls track team, this week we have 3 girls for Athlete of the Week. Maddie Rigg was a sectional champion in the pole vault event. LaTrezor Johnson was a long jump champion. Congrats to her. And Makeda Ells continued her great season as she was a sectional champion in the shot put event. Their regionals will be at Portage next week on Tuesday. That's all from us here. I'm Devine Alcantara.
And I'm Bailey Furman.
Let's head back to Tribe TV.
Thanks for this week's sports update.
Now let's check out the day in the life of a freshman.
My freshman year has been pretty good. It's so much different than middle school, and I'm on the cheer team, so everything has been pretty fun. I plan on doing cheer for the rest of my high school career. Going to school with my sister is kind of fun but weird because she sees me in the hallway all the time. We give each other dirty looks. In my classes, I'm doing actually really good because since the block schedule is like blue, white, and then traditional, I save all my blue day homework for white days, and then I just do my white day homework on blue days, and it just helps me. The most difficult thing in high school for me is probably taking AP Human Geography. It's a lot of work, and the AP test is coming up, and I'm really stressing out. But other than my sister, another upperclassman I look up to is Olivia Lavoie on LCTV. She helps me out a lot in high school, and she's really nice to me, so I look up to her a lot.
I really brought some freshman year memories.
Now let's check out Miss Johnson's yoga studio.
Yoga is great for the body, it's great for the mind, it's great for the spirit. So it's an excellent workout. It'll help you tone the body and just be more flexible and balanced. And it helps you with those same things with your mind as well. It helps you balance the mind. You start to become more flexible in life. Kind of calms down, soothes you, relaxes you. Hi, I'm Sarah Johnson of Now Yoga Club and Community Center. I started yoga about 7 years ago just because I wanted to add variety to my workout. My very first yoga class was a hot yoga class, and I came home and passed out for 2 hours because it was exhausting, and I thought I would never go back. But I bought a package, so I went back and I continued to go, and by the time that package was over, I was in love with yoga. So opening a yoga studio has been on my radar for a few years. And then when my partner Tim and I decided to have a baby, we thought now it was time to go for it and open the studio. So I left my awesome job as a middle school teacher to start this awesome studio. Oh, I just want this to be a haven for everybody, just a community within the community. We teach yoga here, but we also have lots of different workshops. I have yoga for kids, for families, for adults. I just want people to be able to find mindfulness and peace and just feel better about themselves by practicing here. I think our studio is different because it's so all-inclusive. We have all kinds of classes. We have, you know, the vinyasa yoga burn if you want a little bit more of an intense workout kind of yoga. We have restorative yoga and yoga nidra if you need to just relax and wind down. We have chair yoga for people that have maybe more physical limitations but still want all the benefits of yoga. We have kids yoga, family yoga, we have workshops. So we're doing a lot here. Definitely check out nowyogaclub.com because we have our full class schedule. You can sign up for classes online. There's price lists there. For Lake Central students, any class at all is $10 for a drop-in, or you can do a monthly unlimited membership for $59. So that's a really great deal, even if it's something you want to just try out for the summer.
Hi, I am Jackson Lopez. I am a sophomore, and I love Now Yoga Club. It is right across the street, and former Grimmer Middle School teacher owns it. I work there. I work as at the front desk. I sign people in. I do take yoga classes there. I just went to Brittany's class. She's an amazing yoga teacher. I love her. I recommend that people go to this yoga studio mainly because it's very welcoming and it's for everyone, and it's not just for advanced yoga students. Yoga is for everyone, and this is a very exclusive and inclusive yoga studio. They have tea after every class, and it's very nice and homey.
So Now Yoga Club and Community Center is right across the street from Lake Central High School, right in the Lake Central Plaza by Livio's and the Salt Cave. So we're in a great spot for you guys to just come on over and take a class.
Congratulations on making your own business!
Now let's check out a very special person from Elsie.
My name is Jakowski. I teach German 1 and Spanish 1. I do have a radio show with my wife and a friend of mine. I think probably 7 or 8 years ago we started doing it. Mostly, we talk about just about every subject, but it seems to mostly be current events, politics, education, history, those kinds of things. Well, we're broadcast live on Sundays from 2 to 3, and we are rebroadcast on Monday afternoons from 4 to 5. We do it from the station WVLP radio in Valparaiso, and it's FM 103.1, but it's probably better to get it online at WVLP.org. It's a rather limited broadband, and it only goes to about Maryville from Valparaiso. So if you don't live fairly close to Valparaiso, it's hard to hear, but you can get it online anytime. I've always wanted to do radio, and I had some friends who were of like mind, I guess you could say. They also were interested in doing it, and the opportunity was there. It's just a small public radio station, and for a small investment, we got an hour's worth of airtime once a week, and we thought instead of just talking amongst ourselves, we'd broadcast it out and see what people think.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in episode 30 of Trap TV. I'm Olivia Longo.
And I'm Josh Burnett. See you next time, Elsie.
And